Hello, and welcome to this edition of Walking with Cookie. This week we're walking along the Don Gorge from Sprotbrough to Conisbrough to see the castle and the viaduct, along with other things on the way. After leaving the A1 behind us, we come to the first river crossing of the day, which was originally for the Gowdall and Braithwell railway line, which closed in 1969. As we pass under the A1 for the second time, we are greeted with several artworks on the support pillars. Next we come to the Sprotbrough Wier, which used to supply water for an old corn mill and a flint mill. The through traffic used the South Yorkshire Navigation Canal, which we'll see more of later. The weir incorporates a fish staircase to allow species such as salmon and barbel to get upstream, along with an eel pass that runs under the walkway. Here we see some old lime kilns known as the White Elephant Kilns, due to the fact that they didn't work to the expected performance targets. Next we come to Cliff Bridge, the rail bridge for the main line over the river. The foundations include two underpasses designed along the same lines as a viaduct to support the lines on the viaduct proper. On a smaller scale, we see a narrow footbridge over a stream. Luckily, we don't pass over this one as it looks a bit too narrow for comfort. In contrast, the next bridge is the Conisbrough Viaduct, which carried the Dearne Valley Railway over the river. The viaduct was closed in the 1960s due to subsidence and was reopened by Sustrans Cycle Network in 2010. From the viaduct you can see along the Don Valley to the east and across to Conisbrough to the west with its castle up on high. After the viaduct, we changed track beds from the Dearne Valley line onto the Denaby branch line before crossing back over the river near Conisbrough train station and make our way up to the castle. Conisbrough Castle, now looked after by English Heritage, was built in the 12th century after the Norman conquest of 1066. After surviving intact during the Civil War, it went out of use in the late 15th century. After being given by Elizabeth I to her cousin in 1559, it passed through several owners and was landscaped in the 18th and 19th centuries before ending up with English Heritage in more recent times. After leaving the castle, we go through an area off Coronation Park called the Dell, which follows the route of Kearsley Beck. Leaving Conisbrough, we pass over the viaduct again and rejoin the Don Gorge, passing down the side of the viaduct. Here, the canalised part of the River Don branches off at the weir, before going through lock gates and rejoining the river further down. Our last find of the walk is the ruins of an old water pumping station which sent water to the old Sprotbrough Hall, which was demolished in 1927. The water was stored in a tower and used to feed an indoor swimming pool at the hall, as well as for normal drinking water for the estate. The workings of the pump were removed in 1986 to be taken into storage in Barnsley, but were never seen again after leaving the site. That brings us back to where we started, so thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to see more in the future. Bye for now.